Good do YouTube. We back at it again with another bang. So today we're gonna be reacting to SSS Sniper Wolf ruining her reputation on YouTube. A lot of YouTubers do this, I guess, because they get ahead of themselves. I don't know what it is, but let's pray to God we don't go down that route. But as always, like, comment, and subscribe to the video, and let's get straight to it. Yes, sir.
Sniper Wolf is out of control. From being criticized for his stolen reaction videos to doxing and stalking other creators for no reason, it seems like Sniper Wolf has finally faced her long overdue downfall. For years now, Sniper Wolf has been facing backlash for her reaction videos, with many pointing out her lazy approach to the content she was posting, reacting to people's videos without adding any originality or value, and getting paid millions of dollars at the same time. This would attract the attention of another YouTuber, Jax Films, marking the beginning of a long online feud between the two. This dispute, however, wouldn't stay in the realm of the internet for long, because in October of this year, Sniper Wolf would be accused of doxing her victim, Jax Films himself. However,
now, why would you dox the person who's exploiting you? You're stupid. You think he gonna stop now? Nah. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to be a fan of Sniper Wolf, you feel me? But until it came to the light, and then I was just watching and I'm like, damn, she really was copying a person, a girl. I forgot her name. I know y'all probably seen it. Y'all probably know who I'm talking about. But she was copying everything the girl was doing, from the thumbnails to everything. It's like, damn, no real originality. And I was like, that got you scared. You a reaction channel. You really gotta be reacting, putting your 2 cents, and letting everybody know, like, you're not like anybody else. You're original, you have your own thoughts, and that's all that counts.
before we dive into the potential repercussions for Sniper Wolf's reputation, let's first revisit the events leading up to the drama. Jack Douglas, widely known as Jax Films, has made a name for himself on YouTube as someone who calls out lazy content, especially of reaction channels that he finds unoriginal. Because of this, he focused his attention on Sniper Wolf, leading to a parody video that was more than just for laughs.
This is Sniper Wolf. She's a YouTuber with over 30 million subscribers. She uploads daily, and her videos get at least 1 million views each. So, what does she do? She steals TikToks and reacts to them.
Good evening.
Critics and audiences agree Poor Things is the best film of the year.
Oh, it looks like a cartoon!
In this parody, Jack combined his usual humor with serious criticism. He pointed out Sniper Wolf's tendency to rely on simple reactions and her lack of new content. In the world
If I watched Jack's video, he broke her down, like, for real, to the point where she exploited herself. It's crazy. If you want to go watch it, go see that, because he dropped some knowledge on this girl. It was amazing. He broke it down in parts on some trap load of roast.
of YouTube, where it's often hard to tell the difference between being inspired by others and copying them, Jax Films highlighted what he thought was a clear case of the latter. Central to Jack's critique was Sniper Wolf's approach to content, frequently reacting to TikTok and YouTube videos without giving proper credit to the original creators. Jack interpreted this practice as a form of content theft, accusing her of using others' videos and barely engaging with the content itself.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I just want to say, it's a nice house for a $5 tip.
She not saying shit. She just sitting there watching the video, looking, and when she do reply, she gonna call out the same thing that the last girl said.
You're welcome.
Jack's parody video resonated with many viewers who felt the same about Sniper Wolf's content. This popularity led to the creation of Jax Films, a channel that criticized and poked fun at Sniper Wolf's content. The channel quickly became popular, gaining over 500,000 subscribers and making more than 64.
My son made his own channel, Jax Films, to basically, like, show her what she's doing. You understand? Then she calls him out and say he didn't make as much as her. Like, what?
videos in its first year. But Jack's criticisms wasn't just limited to YouTube, he also voiced his opinions on Twitter. In one of his most notable tweets, Jack questioned the support YouTube has showed to Sniper Wolf, especially considering she's been featured on official YouTube panels at VidCon multiple times. Jack would ironically quote Sniper Wolf by saying, "I invented reacting to other people's TikToks, anyone else is copying me." But YouTube would still ignore this tweet, seemingly unaffected by the fact that one of their most famous creators was openly stealing content. Sniper Wolf would quickly reply to his tweet by saying, "I can't stand that a female YouTuber is getting more views than me, even though I make the same content. Grr, life is hard." This tweet, however, didn't.
She basically tried to call him out, saying that he's complaining about a female, making it a sexist thing. You feel me? It's like, that's retarded. Like, sexist. I feel like I said the shit wrong. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. You feel me? Like, like, she tried to make it seem like it's that type of thing, and he's not doing that, because he called out multiple different like YouTubers and vloggers and reactors, content creators. He called out a lot of people. She just felt the way because he was putting her on the front line. That's what happened.
Didn't stop Jack's films from criticizing Sniper Wolf, where he would soon uncover more evidence pointing towards her content theft. Jack's criticism of Sniper Wolf focused mainly on her supposed content theft and failure to follow fair use rules. He pointed out that Sniper Wolf's videos featured TikToks where the original creator's username was missing or had been cut out from the video.
If you want to support the original creator,
And that's the thing. All you gotta do is support. Like, you're a big content creator. You're making multi-millions off of this platform and other platforms. Why you can't just shout somebody out, help them out? It's so easy to help the next person get to the next level with the reach out. Like, it's so easy, I promise you. Some people take it for granted, yeah, so you gotta watch who you helping. But it don't matter. Just shout them out, give them their respect because they created the content. And, you know, after that, then that's what you continue on going with your life. Like,
creators of the TikToks, too bad, because the only links you'll find in the description are all Sniper Wolf. And my favorite part is that half of the TikToks she includes either crop out the original username or just straight up don't have one.
Jack argued that this behavior took away any chance for the original creators to get recognition and support, and instead directed all the attention and financial revenue to Sniper Wolf.
She features 19 videos, 13 of which don't have any identifiable usernames. That means there's no way to find and support the original creators here. All of the views and all of the revenue go straight to Sniper Wolf.
Jack also highlighted the problem of freebooting in Sniper Wolf's videos. Freebooting is when someone...
She not shouting nobody out. They said 13 out of 19. What's that, like 6 left? Damn, she ain't shout out 6. She ain't shout out 13 people out of 19 people. She got most of the revenue for the videos that went viral with no originality and still got paid handsomely.
When uses and shares content they don't have the rights to.
You know the phrase work smarter, not harder? Well, Sniper Wolf does neither. She just steals and doesn't credit anyone.
He noted that in many of her videos, Sniper Wolf would show TikToks made by others, often without adding much of her own thoughts or comments. This brought up questions about whether her way of choosing and showing content was ethical or legal.
See, the reason I keep playing these clips is because of a little thing called fair use, the extremely important legal doctrine that allows creators to upload content that isn't theirs. And
with Asana, it's easy to monitor projects across teams and track status and progress at a glance, so you and your team can make smart decisions faster. Try it for free at asana.com.
Keep it quilted means you keep it the best. 3 layers of plush comfort you can see.
And in order for content to fall under fair use, it must be transformative and add new meaning to the material. Going back to Sniper Wolf, her commentary isn't so much transformative as it is just summarizing what we're watching.
So what kind of... Is that a cow? Oh no! One of them will roll down the hill!
Some people might say that Sniper Wolf's large audience could help the original creators gain more attention. However, Jack argued that the way she...
Basically, she's not putting her own input into no video. She's describing what's going on to the video, in the video, and just letting us know, you know, the storyline of the video, without saying how she feels, without saying nothing of any original feeling, instead of copying someone else's, you know, like plagiarism. I believe that's it. Yeah. Can't copy someone's work, you know. Copyrights and shit. Anyway.
To use their content didn't give them proper credit, which meant that they didn't really benefit from the extra exposure. Jack proved this to be true, where he picked
and add new meaning to the material. Going back to Sniper Wolf, her commentary isn't so much transformative as it is just summarizing what we're watching.
Someone caught is that a cow? Oh no, one of them will roll down the hill.
Some people might say that Sniper Wolf's large audience could help the original creators gain more attention. However, Jack argued that the way she used their content didn't give them proper credit, which meant that they didn't really benefit from the extra exposure. Jack proved this to be true, where he picked a recent video where Sniper Wolf reacted to a viral TikTok and looked up the account of the person who posted the original video. His discovery was quite revealing. The views on the original creator's newer TikToks hadn't really increased, which suggested that Sniper Wolf's reaction videos weren't helping the original creators get more attention.
I ain't gonna lie. Who got the 48.8 M? Whoever got that, if that's the original creator, they don't even need no more exposure. But I feel what they saying anyway.
At the very beginning of a recent video, Sniper Wolf reacts to a viral TikTok, complete with her very insightful commentary.
Absolutely not.
And look, you can see the original uploader's username. Maybe they got a little bump, right?
Newer TikToks hadn't really increased, which suggested that Sniper Wolf's reaction videos weren't helping the original creators get more attention.
At the very beginning of a recent video, Sniper Wolf reacts to a viral TikTok, complete with her very insightful commentary.
Absolutely not.
And look, you can see the original uploader's username. Maybe they got a little bump, right? Well, when I looked up their account on TikTok, I found they had a decent number of followers, but that's probably due to their whale shark video going viral last year. Because if you look at their most recent TikToks, they're hardly getting any views at all. Which means that, no, people aren't flocking to the original creators, even when their username is displayed on screen.
Jack also looked into a more complicated situation where Sniper Wolf reacted to videos that had already been taken from someone else. He mentioned a case where she reacted to an Among Us cartoon made by an artist known as the Judge 12. This artist confirmed that they had not given permission for their work to be used, showing the complex problem of content theft in the online creator community.
Because sometimes Sniper Wolf steals from other content thieves. Here she is reacting to an Among Us cartoon made by Viral for You, and shocker, that's not the original creator. Because we found the original creator, it only has 1,600 views here on YouTube, but it went bonkers on TikTok when someone else freebooted it, and here's the original creator confirming that their work was indeed stolen.
Jack took his research a step further by directly contacting creators whose work had been featured in Sniper Wolf's videos, and the results were obviously not surprising. Jack reported that every creator he spoke to confirmed that they had not been asked by Sniper Wolf or her team for permission to use their content.
We reached out to creators who've had their work featured in Sniper Wolf's videos, and when we asked them if Sniper Wolf and or her team had contacted them about featuring their work, every creator said no, they were not contacted.
This information added significant credibility to his criticisms, showcasing the potential violations of fair use in Sniper Wolf's content. These creators were surprised and upset to learn that Sniper Wolf had used their work without any prior discussion or consent. As Jack continued to upload videos on his JJ Jack's Films channel, openly criticizing Sniper Wolf, the situation escalated. Eventually, Sniper Wolf reached her breaking point, leading to a concerning turn of events that put Jack's personal safety at risk. The drama between the
When she did that, that's when you know she was tweaking. She was feeling it in her heart. Like, that's when you know he got to her. Like, she just started trying to expose where he lived. Like, she don't have millions of followers and putting that man in danger. Like, you crazy, girl.
It would further escalate until Sniper Wolf would post an Instagram story, visible to her millions of followers, of herself outside Jack's house. In the story, she would post a poll asking her viewers, should I go visit at Jack's Films? He lives 5 minutes away from my shoot.
How you know where he lived, first of all? That's creepy. Second of all, 5 minutes away from the shoot and you asking your fans. That looks bad, very bad.
She would then take a clear photo of the outside of his house, telling Jack to come out so they could talk like adults. Jack's reaction to Sniper Wolf's alleged threat while he was live streaming was nothing far from what you expected. He describes his response as a mix of shock and concern, emphasizing that such a threat goes beyond the acceptable boundaries of online disputes.
She's in your house right now, Jack.
Shut up.
You want to get back on your door?
Like 5 minutes ago.
Wait, what?
She's literally right outside your
Oh
house.
my god!
This is happening right fucking now. Call the fucking police.
Fucking
Call the cops and show them the Instagram story.
Hold on. I'm gonna go
And-
outside.
Aaron, no,
Aaron,
don't,
don't, do not.
don't, please don't. All right, hold on. Should we? I'm gonna end this.
The escalation from an online disagreement to a real-life threat was a serious violation, and Sniper Wolf is treating this whole situation too lightly. In response, she would quickly delete her Instagram stories, though she was still far from showing any sort of remorse or guilt for her actions. In fact, she would even deny doxing him in the first place. I have no idea how to dox. He literally posted his address on Google and said I threatened him and doxed him. She went on to say, this creep has been harassing me for months, then placed victim saying I threatened him when I just—
One thing I can't take is a person who playing victim. That's the one thing. Don't stand in the kitchen if you can't take the heat. You understand? Like, you created all of this tension. You thought nobody was gonna come towards you. He exploited you. You feel me? And now you just want him to stop and you want to expose him and talk about. You just want to talk, but you put his address out on the internet. You have millions of followers. Even if 3% of the million of followers want to hurt him on your behalf, they know his location. They got the low. You understand? She wasn't thinking. She was moving off of impulse or moving off of feelings. And she just tried to get back, and that shit, like, misfired. Really.
wanted to talk to him. Jack would respond back through a Twitter post. You posted a video tonight of you outside our home for your 5 million plus followers to see, while my wife and I were still inside. I can't make it any simpler than that. If that's not doxing, why did you delete it? Following this, Sniper Wolf shared an Instagram story where she scrolled through the large number of videos Jack had created about her on his channel. In a sarcastic tone, she even considered pursuing a restraining order in response to Jack's extensive content about her.
This guy's entire channel is just me. Every single video for the past few months has been about me. And it's just like shitting on me. And then his streams. This dude is just like low-key harassing me. Like, should I get a restraining order?
The harassing you claim I've been doing is documenting recent examples of you stealing creators' content, stealing jokes, and failing to provide transformative commentary. Jack responded to her restraining order remark by stating, "One of us showed up to the other's house tonight, and it wasn't me." Following the incident, Jack's Films urged YouTube to intervene, sharing a video titled, "Sniper Wolf came to our house last night. It's time for YouTube to step in." This video has since garnered over 4.7 million views, revealing Sniper Wolf's true persona. It was now up to YouTube to decide what consequences she would face. YouTube has strict rules against harmful actions, including threats and doxing, which are major violations. Yet when Sniper Wolf and Jack's Films had their dispute, YouTube was slow to react. Even with their clear rules against such behavior, it took YouTube several days to deal with Sniper Wolf's channel or to say anything officially about the matter. The situation got more—
That's how you know they be nitpicking who to fuck with. You understand? Like, that's sad. I know a bunch of creators who ain't do nothing. Next thing you know, they get their channels just snatched away from them. You understand? Like, I don't understand. I do understand, because she actually is bringing money, and money is running this world. So that's the real reason. But, you know, what can you say?
Complicated on October 19 when YouTube's official social media account made a post that seemed to joke about the controversy. Would it be too meta to do a reaction video to a reaction video? This post caused a lot of criticism from both viewers and other YouTube creators. Many people saw this as a thoughtless and inappropriate response to a serious issue. The backlash against Sniper Wolf's actions wasn't just from regular viewers. Famous YouTubers like Asmon Gold, Pokimane, and Moist Critical also spoke out against her and showed their support for Jack's Films.
It's just an extremely degenerate, fucked up response to this whole situation from Sniper Wolf here. It's borderline illegal, I think. I don't think you can just dox somebody like this, and if it's not illegal, it's against YouTube's rules at the very least.
Their involvement drew more attention to the wider issue of how YouTube was dealing with the situation, and the idea that they might be showing favoritism to certain creators. Finally, on October 20, 5 days after Jack released his video about Sniper Wolf doxing him, YouTube responded to Jack's Films on a social media platform. In their message, they recognized the concerns raised by the community. They also confirmed that Sniper Wolf's channel had been temporarily demonetized on their platform. This response to YouTube came after significant pressure from the community.
Let's give them a round of applause for stepping up just a little bit, because you know they was pressured into doing that. It's like having one of your favorite kids and everybody saying it's not fair that that person or that kid get to do this. So you're forcing your own hand. That's what YouTube did. They forced their hand. You know what I'm saying? Forced their hand. Facts.
And high-profile creators, highlighting the platform's challenges in managing and enforcing its policies consistently. The YouTube community engaged in discussions about the platform's responsibility to apply its rules fairly and consistently, especially in light of Sniper Wolf's actions. The incident where she threatened to visit Jack's house was seen by many as a blatant breach of YouTube's policies. YouTube's initial vague response did little to clarify the situation, leading to doubts about the platform's dedication to tackling harmful behavior. Concerns about bias on YouTube's part were voiced by some community members. They suggested that YouTube might be reluctant to take action against a well-known creator like Sniper Wolf, showing signs of favoritism within the platform. Jack's efforts in bringing to light Sniper Wolf's questionable actions contributed significantly to the ongoing drama. His videos led some to argue that YouTube should have responded more swiftly given the clear evidence he presented. The obvious delay in addressing Sniper Wolf's behavior.
I agree, they definitely should have, because if it was anybody else, they would have got us.
Fueled frustration among many content creators who demanded for more transparency and accountability from YouTube in dealing with such matters. Following the delayed but eventual response from YouTube, Sniper Wolf prepared to issue her own statement. At last, Sniper Wolf had issued an apology to Jax Films. "I'm sorry to Jax Films, YouTube, the entire creator community, and my incredible fans for not being a better example for appropriate."
Now she wanna apologize after she played victim, did everything. Once the motherfuckers cut that money off, everybody gonna start saying sorry. Money runs the world. Y'all better stop playing. Focus on something, right? Make it mean something to the world and get money off of it. That's all you gotta do. You understand? It don't matter. And you ain't gotta sell your soul. You ain't gotta sell your people. You understand? Just do what you gotta do. Make a certain amount and enjoy that amount. You understand what I mean? Like,
conflict resolution. Jax Films, while we certainly don't see eye to eye and have our differences,
you get $500K a month. Why would you need $1 million a month? You understand?
I am sorry for reacting the way I did, when I should have taken the opportunity to show young creators how adults and professionals resolve conflict by communicating directly, respectfully, and privately, not for views or content, but a meaningful example of how a conflict should be solved. I will reach out directly and hope we can find some time to connect and communicate respectfully. Obviously, this was a complete tone shift from how she was behaving at the beginning of their beef, with her not even wanting to admit that she doxed Jack. This led to many to believe that the apology wasn't genuine, and that Sniper Wolf could have possibly been forced into it by her team. In the aftermath of this situation, G Fuel, a major brand in the gaming industry which Sniper Wolf had a partnership with, decided to end their association with her. This decision resulted in the removal.
See, it take one incident for you just start losing your sponsorships, start losing everything. We seen it over and over and over before.
Of her products from the website, including Wolfberry and the Sniper Wolf bundle. This move by G Fuel was a significant blow to her branding and commercial ventures. Additionally, Darman, who planned to produce a series titled Sister Secrets featuring Sniper Wolf, chose to cancel the project. The series, which was initially promoted, was also removed from the channel banner, indicating a complete withdrawal of the collaboration. As for Jack, he has not publicly responded to Sniper Wolf's apology. However, just when you thought this might mark the end of the saga, Sniper Wolf soon found herself in the midst of another controversy. This time, it was Aziland, another prominent YouTuber who, in collaboration.
That's when I was telling y'all, Aziland. That's the one who, Sniper Wolf, she copied everything about her.
With Nerd City, released a video accusing Sniper Wolf of copying her content. Aziland went as far as to claim that Sniper Wolf, quote, stole her life. The video presented by Aziland and Nerd City pointed out numerous instances where Sniper Wolf's video.
Damn, that's tough! You let somebody steal your whole life without saying nothing and wait till they got exposed.
Videos featured thumbnails and titles that were incredibly similar to Aziland's original content. These similarities were not isolated incidents. They spanned over various periods, ranging from weeks to months and even years after Aziland first published her videos.
You've copied something already that we set a trap. Is there anything that you're doing now or that you could be doing in the future?
Aziland also claimed that Sniper Wolf had mimicked her accent and manner. These were not isolated incidents. They spanned over various periods, ranging from weeks to months and even years after Aziland first published her videos.
You've copied.
Oh my gosh. Shorty copied the thumbnail. Published on Monday, 11th February 2019. Published on Wednesday, the 12th, January? Oh, June. That's months apart. June 2019. Crazy.
Something already that we set a trap. Is there anything that you're doing now or that you could be doing in the future?
Aziland also claimed that Sniper Wolf had mimicked her accent and mannerisms. They supported these allegations with images and other evidence.
When you promise to only eat one cookie. I'm gonna be good tonight. I'm only gonna eat one Oreo. That's it. This person should be a lawyer. He's like, you said one cookie. The only one. Just one. That's it.
I didn't know how much she'd copied from you.
This added a new dimension to the accusations of content theft, suggesting a deeper level of imitation that affected Aziland's entire online identity. During the video, Aziland claimed that Sniper Wolf had rallied her fanbase to engage in harassment, labeling her a copycat.
Sniper Wolf is telling them that it's a problem. So
Yeah.
it's not just that these fans notice and they're organically being like, oh, I saw Sniper Wolf's video first, and now I see Azzy's video and this is the same, and they're reaching their own conclusion that you would
What's your
copy.
opinion on, okay, let's talk about this person since a lot of people ask me about her. Does she copy me? And a lot of people think she is.
The crazy part is, y'all couldn't look at the dates and just tell that Shorty put it out first? Like, what the fuck? I don't understand. Let me see what Sniper Wolf say. How she respond to this.
Me. Today we're gonna be rating my lookalikes. Wait, hold up. These videos look familiar. I'm gonna have to give that one a 5.
She created the narrative that you had cloned her.
It escalated to a point where people would send Aziland death threats, leading her to step away from social media as a whole.
Death threats, as you've seen. Now they showing Shorty, they shooting Shorty's death threats, Aziland death threats. Imagine what they was doing to homie who exposed her. What?
City would go on to talk more about the similarities between Aziland and Sniper Wolf, discussing the accent and speaking mannerisms that Sniper Wolf would make use of, and how he had realized that it was Azzy's accent all along.
Sounded like a yassified voice that also was mixed with a little bit of like a baby, but it was like a foreign.
Mai presents The Home Chef. Elevate your meals from routine to cuisine. Mai. Inspired by the French, enjoyed by everyone since 1747.
Monk, your books are good, but they're not popular.
Monk is a writer, but for those few people out
baby.
So I wanted to attempt it. Golf ball. Wasp net. Cut in half. From some very naughty, evil bees.
And when I finally
That shit is horrible.
watched some Aziland content, I was like, there it is, that's the voice.
With this video, many people were quick to flock to Aziland's side. People were now aware of Sniper Wolf's horrible behavior towards other creators, and many believed it wouldn't be far from the possibility for Sniper Wolf to go as far as steal a person's thumbnails, persona, and mannerisms, all for her own personal gain. On Twitter, it wouldn't take long for Sniper Wolf to respond to Aziland, claiming that it was Azzy who had copied her, not the other way around. I have a backup of videos and screenshots before she changed the thumbnails to make it look like I copied her. I have proof she copied my thumbnails, SEO, the way I speak, and the jokes I make, the way you're trying to
If she got proof, I would just put it out. I ain't no token. I'm dropping straight proof on you. That's just what it is. We not token. I'm dropping proof. I'm exposing you because you try to expose me. That's it. So that's why I know she capping. If she don't do it after this, because I keep speaking, and right after I say some shit, he just posted. So let me see.
manipulate this as fraud. She followed up with another post sharing screenshots of a video with the exact same title. However, Sniper Wolf's video had been uploaded 12 minutes prior to Aziland's. Sniper Wolf would continue to write, "I have screenshots of you uploading the same video as me minutes after I upload multiple on occasions. People think I'm an easy target. I hate drama, but y'all constantly drag me into it." In another post, Sniper Wolf shared additional screenshots. Azzy has yet to give a response of her own, and because of this, many are now unsure whether or not Aziland really was telling the truth, or if Sniper Wolf was fabricating and lying again. In the dispute between Aziland and Sniper Wolf, that questioned how strong Aziland's complaints against Sniper Wolf were. This message added a new view to the argument, making people wonder if their content was really that similar and if there really was copying going on. The message pointed out times when Aziland and Sniper Wolf had used almost the exact same titles for their videos. It said these similarities might just be something common in their type of.
Sometimes people do that because of the algorithm, you understand? Not saying it's good to do that, but you type in a certain type of something for it to pop up on the internet. That's just what it is. Whether you're doing a Google search, whether you're searching something on Yahoo, whatever you're doing, you understand? Like, you type something a certain way and it comes up. And if you want to be the one that gains the most traction, then you know you want to. That's probably what happened with that. But I'm just saying that could happen, and that's how things happen. But we don't know who copied who. Let's continue to watch.
Videos, not actual stealing of content. The idea was that creators in the same field often choose similar titles to attract their viewers. The point was to understand that certain styles and themes might be used by many different channels in the same area, which doesn't mean that—
I promise you, this is my first time watching this video. I ain't never watched this video before. So the simple fact that I'm gonna have to start, I know what I'm gonna have to start doing. I gotta start creating this type of fucking shit myself. But the way that they do all their homework, shout out to homie who made this video, because when you do mad homework, that shit takes a lot of time when you really trying to break a video down and really create that hardcore content. You feel me? That Trap Lord Ross content, that DJ U and all them content that like you gotta really double down and make this your life. And I want this to be my life, but you know what I mean? Like, if I keep speaking the same thing that this man is saying, great minds think alike, and I might as well just start making this type of content, like I said.
they're copying each other. Either way, this would not be the first or the last of her controversies. One revelation that many fans were now coming to is that Sniper Wolf's career had been built on lies and dishonesty. Firstly, there were allegations about Sniper Wolf's past involving an armed robbery charge before she became a big YouTuber. According to these claims, she was arrested after neighbors reported a loud argument between her and her boyfriend, leading to police intervention and a subsequent 3-day jail term. This incident casted a shadow over her past, suggesting a history of legal troubles that was previously unknown to many of her fans, causing fans to question the authenticity of her online career. Since the beginning of the controversy in mid-October, Sniper Wolf's views and subscriber counts would take a massive dip, with her losing over 100,000 subscribers around the time she posted the Instagram story of her doxing Jack, and her monthly video views going from around 100 million.
It's the first time I really seen somebody lose all of that, like all them subs. 100,000, game, where they go? Bring them to me.
To only 11 million. The controversies involving Sniper Wolf, including the accusations by Aziland and previous incidents, have noticeably affected her YouTube channel.
Y'all already know what it is. Let me know how y'all feel about that video. Y'all think Sniper Wolf whole career is a copy and a lie? Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. This shit was crazy. I ain't gonna front. Hope they drop another part. Yeah, let's get it. I appreciate everybody, and we gonna get to this motherfucking music and this motherfucking reactions. You feel me? Send me something in my inbox. You know, look up my name. Let's get it. Follow me on all social media platforms. I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and support your boy. Let's get it.